You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And then Hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and just 2 to go. Hurts now from the gun. He's going deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort. Area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This finds Smith. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Hurts throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Smith. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's got it! And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kicked off by Terrell Bernard.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The give now out of the shotgun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. And he can't wiggle it in. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts. Buying some time right. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
A give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. He's got a gain of 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints with a chance to add to their lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 39. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Completed to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Here's Williams. Has it down close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. To throw is Williams. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So roughing the passer gifts them a first and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Williams to throw. On the move, headed right. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. A play fake now hurts to throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Motion man right is Smith. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. It's another rushing play. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. Headed out right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, Williams. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Dumped off to his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Devin White hauls him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Williams. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Williams. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Williams on the play action. Rolling out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. 3rd down, here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Got Sinnott. It's complete. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
The defenders are there to get him at the line. Chase Young bringing him down there. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept at breaking up those passes.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now give left side. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years. And what a...
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Hurts buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 2. Has a man. It's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Eagles got to score in a hurry. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Hurts to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he's brought down for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Williams on the play action. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Gotta hurry this to the line. One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Saints will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.